bonus video 2. This is the last video you're going to get for tonight. I have a question for everyone who does number 2. Have you ever been to like conventions to take craps? And they have that like toilet paper that you have to like wrap around your hand like 90 times to get one piece, so that when you wipe your butt, your hand doesn't go clean through the toilet paper and you're wiping your butt with your hand? Well, now you know what conventions are like. Because they have really cheap ass toilet paper. And I mean that spool of toilet paper is like so big. It's like so big. And most of the time, they have the rocket toilets. So when you flush it, it just sucks it right down. Of course, every convention I've been to, somebody has clogged the toilet. On either floor. Wasn't me, because I only crap at home. I am literally scared to crap anywhere else except for at home. Unless it's a freaking emergency, I won't even crap at my grandmother's house. Okay? So that should tell you how I'm afraid of crapping in places. There is another place that I will crap, but that's because I clean it. That's my job. I will shit at work all the time because I know that toilet's clean. I clean that son of a bitch with ammonia and bleach and Comet and Lime Away. Did I say ammonia? Well, either way, I clean like a motherfucker. So you best believe you can eat off the toilets that I clean. Of course, here's a story. This is one of the stories that got me fired when I used to work at Sears. So, one upon a time, I was working at Sears, right? And I had to clean the bathrooms. The men's bathroom, they always had some perverted dude who got away with drawing dicks all over the place. So every other day, we had to like paint that shit blue, just like this. We had to paint it blue. And this guy would like draw dicks and sperm and saying, if you want to have this, here's my number. But the arrow would be on the dick, pointing to the sperm. And in the sperm, there would be numbers, his phone number. Everybody who had to paint that thing has said this at least once. We should call this asshole just to find out what he looks like, and then we should throw him a sock party. That's not what we said. What we actually said was, we should call this motherfucker and throw him the beating of his life. Anyway, here's the story. Here's the part that got me fired. So one day, I was at Sears, and I had to clean the ladies' bathroom. And so I cleaned it. Now, for context, I understand that the ladies' bathroom, it is not the place for men. Right? Doesn't matter if you're a gay man or a straight man or a trans man. The ladies' bathroom is pure DGROSS. There may be an E in there because I can't spell worth shit, but I was spelling the word gross. You ladies know. All of you ladies know. Every lady watching this video, you fucking know. This is why you guys squat on toilets. Okay? The cleanest thing in the ladies' bathroom at Sears was the PMS bags. Those were the cleanest things. There was never blood in those things. There was just blood inside the bag and stuff. We had to dispose of those things. But that was cool. Because I'd rather play with vaginal blood than shit. That's right, I said it, shit. Every other day, someone in the Sears bathroom at the Fashion Square Mall, the one I got fired from, on my day off, on the same weekend that Friday came out, way back in the day. Well, I had to take like dough scrapers and pop shit off the wall and pick it up with holy gloves. I had 2 fingers that was clear, and these 3 fingers didn't have like gloves, and then on this hand I had these 2 fingers that were not clear. So I'm like trying to manifest a way to pick up the gloves and the shit without like getting the shit on my hand. And the shit's like 3 days old. Because, I clean the bathroom in the mornings. And some mornings there's not shit there. And some mornings there's a lot of shits there. Not like in the men's bathroom. The only thing I had to do in the men's bathroom, I never cleaned them motherfuckers. But they have boogers. Boogers all over the wall. Just boogers everywhere. It's like motherfuckers just picking boogers, flicking them. So I'm like, nope, I'm not touching that shit. Nope. But the ladies' bathroom made me think maybe I should have picked up the boogers. Because I don't give a fuck who you are, male, female, Jesus. Shit is bad. Understand that. Playing in anybody's shit is bad. I have to pop shit off walls. You understand me? And pick it up with my hands and the fucked up ass gloves and throw it down the toilet and flush it. Anyway, moving on from that. So, I'm in there and I'm cleaning, and this is one of the days I had to like get all the shit off the wall and stuff. So I got all the shit off the wall, I got everything done. And I cleaned the damn bathroom and I left. Well, then I went to the male's bathroom, cleaned the male's bathroom, and I met a chick in the middle, in the breezeway between the two bathrooms. And this lady comes out and says, "Those bathrooms, they're just not clean enough. Young man, I don't think you clean those bathrooms well enough." And I said, "Well, ma'am, I will take care of that tomorrow." Now, I tried to be respectful. However, this bitch did not deserve respect. And I normally don't call women bitches unless they've earned it. But this bitch earned this shit. So, I go to work the next day. I got like about 9 cans of like scrubbing bubbles, the generic shit, not the real shit. It gives us this pink foam. So I put it all in the toilets first, scrub all the toilets, flush all the toilets, and then I remember this bitch told me, I don't clean the bathrooms well. Well, this stuff is guaranteed to kill off 99.9.5 of all germs and diseases. So, before I mopped the floor, I sprayed every drop. It looked like a fucking foam party in there. Just put every can was empty by the time I left. Every can. And every toilet had, like, foam on it this high. The sinks had foam on it. The toilets had foam on it. The door handles had foam on it. And I left that shit just like that. I rolled my cart out, went into the men's bathroom, cleaned the men's bathroom, had to paint the goddamn paint over the deck for like the 3rd time that week. Yes, it was literally somebody drew a dick. Every other day they drew a dick. They waited for the paint to dry and they redrew a dick. And Sears had this policy that we could only paint the bathroom blue because the tiles, the little square tiles, they were blue. Like this color, like this color blue. See, they almost match. Anyway, the stalls had to have blue, okay? So, blue. Had to throw a couple of nasty magazines away a couple of times. They kind of stuck together, but that's a whole nother story. We're not even going to go there, ever. We're never going to the nasty magazines I found. Don't worry, there were titties in it. There were no chicks with dicks or any of that shit. But let's just say, having the pages stuck together was more than an episode. Okay? It's not the first time I've stumbled into some shit like this, trust me. I'll give you another story, and then I'll end the video. So, I bump into the lady in the breezeway. I just finished the men's bathroom. I do the women's bathroom first, because the population of women that come in to work early at Sears is bigger than the population of men, and I want to make sure that I don't have to be disturbing them while they're doing their business. This bitch comes out the bathroom, meets me in the breezeway. It's like the bitch had like psychic powers and just knew that I was coming out of the men's bathroom with my cart, and she stops me. "Young man, do you know that there is fucking foam all over the bathroom? Every toilet, every handle, every sink has this fucking pink white foam stuff on it." And I looked at her and I said to her, "Well, ma'am, yesterday you said that the bathroom wasn't clean enough. Today, them damn floors, toilets, and sinks are so clean that Jesus could fucking eat off them shits. And if you think they're not clean enough now, then you need to go home and wash your ass." Then I did the, pushed my cart on out the door, went on back. A few months later, there was a Thanksgiving party. Y'all know I'm part Native. This is before I realized what really happened on Thanksgiving, when I legally thought that Thanksgiving was a Native American holiday. Kind of found out it was actually a tragedy, but that's another story. So I come home, I'll go to the Thanksgiving party because I'm not invited, but the next day, on a Monday, I had to come to work. I got there and the shit was all over the place. Puke was all trash cans, everything that could go wrong had went wrong. I need to check the time. I need to make sure that my alarm doesn't go off. I can't see shit on this clock, so we're going to have to finish this shit quickly. So this is 11:14. So I have quite a while before, because the alarm goes off at midnight. Excuse me. So I clean up all the stuff, and I'm flipping the fuck out. And there's this Amazon bitch, right? Really big, tall Amazon bitch. Blonde, curly hair, just like 6'3" or something. The bitch was up there. I'm 5'3", so she was like Wonder Woman, and I was like Robin. All right, so that's how that worked. And I'm flipping out, and she comes in. We've had problems before, but she comes in and asks me what's my problem. Why she have to do that? Why did I remember that I'm also part Native American and I'm also part black? And I went on the motherfucking warpath that day. I looked this woman dead in her face and said, "You're my problem, bitch. You with every fucking body that had this Thanksgiving party and couldn't take 15 steps to go get a motherfucking trash bag. I don't get paid enough money because I was making $5 an hour. No, excuse me. I was making 5.50, maybe 5.75. Either way, I was making pennies on the dollar today. And they didn't pay me enough to clean up puke. Okay? With fucked up ass gloves. Now see, if I would have had like these bitches, I'd have been alright. But no, I didn't have these bitches. I had gloves that had no fingers in these motherfuckers. That's in case y'all missed it the first time. Those big gigantic rubber gloves that you buy in stores, it was those. They were just missing fingers. They were like some shit that Gambit would wear. Anyway, I flipped the fuck out. This bitch went and told my boss, but I beat her to my boss. And I told him everything I said verbatim, and she told him everything I said verbatim. And then the movie Friday came out, and my boss asked me, could I come to work Saturday? And I said no, because I had my younger brother and I had to watch him. I should have just never even bothered coming in. If I would have known then what I know now, I would have just not even came back to work. So he said, well, come in Sunday. I said, I can work that out, because I was living with my uncle. So I was like, okay. So I talked to my uncle. He said, he'll keep my brother. I said, all right, cool. So I went to work on my day off. This mofo worked me like a dog. And then at the end, he gave me 14 and a half pieces of paper. It might have been 15 and a half, but there was a lot of paper and a half to let me know every incident that happened on the job, from me running the clean machine thing into all those underwear where there was thongs for days all over the floor and I had to kick all that shit up. I knocked down a couple of things. Okay. I knocked down a whole lot of shit. They all felt like dominoes. It was fucking awesome. I wish that shit would have been recorded. Anyway, it might be on like old school Sears security cam somewhere. Anyway, irrelevant. What is relevant that when I came from work, I never thought that I would get fired on my day off. Like literally, because this guy helped me get the job before he became the boss. We were on equal playing field. Of course, he helped me get the job because I got fired. Actually, technically, I quit RE Lee Construction because the boss didn't like me because I didn't want to be a Marine and even work in the rain. No worries. When I got in the Army, I had no problem working in the rain. Another story, anyway. Not relevant. What is relevant is that, work ass off, gives me papers, and I go home. And because I drive a stick shift, I can't read and drive at the same time. So I get to the house, I throw the car in first, pull up the e-brake, and I'm reading through these papers. And I mean, everything that's ever happened on that job, from day one until the day he fired me, was in that paper. I tell you, if I could turn to Super Saiyan, the smile on my face would make the Joker look like he was cackling. I was mad as hell. So I went in, and my uncle's like, why are you smiling? I said, because somebody about to go get fucked up. Just got to wait till Monday. Now, my cousin, she was working there. And so I went to go pick her up. You talking about somebody coming to work mad. I came to work, because I didn't come to work Monday, because I was fired. I came to work Monday, but just like when I had to pick my cousin up. I come up in there like a motherfucking bear hornet. Madder than fuck. And she didn't get off until he got off. He got off at like 4:30. I was in the parking lot at 4:25. And at 4:30, I was inside of Sears. And it just so happened that she came around the corner and he came around the corner. And I said, hey man, what the fuck's up with you firing me on my goddamn day off? Calm down, man. It's procedure. I said, I got a procedure too. It's called boots to ass. I'm fixing to fuck your shit up. You helped me get the job? You couldn't fire me Friday like a fucking man for some shit these people did on Thanksgiving? I'm part native, and I had to clean up behind all these non-native motherfuckers. So you know how fucked up that shit is? He's like, look, man, first I didn't know you. I don't give a fuck what you knew. You knew I was fucking mixed. You knew I was mixed when I got fired, or technically quit, from RE Lee because I broke the drill bit inside the pool. You know, some people can't do shit without money or with money. And these doctors that lived out in Ivy had turned their Olympic pool into a Olympic kitchen. And I got the drill bit. Anyway, another story. So I finally said my piece, and then I left. And karma doesn't forget an address. This dude got fired 6 months later. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know why he got fired. I don't give a fuck. The Amazon chick. This was the luckiest bitch on the planet. She didn't get fired, but she got caught stealing. And so she got transferred from Charlottesville to Stanton. Well, I don't think anybody's working for Sears now, so that's for you, Sears. And it's also for you, ICC something Cleaning Corporation. Anyway, the ICC is why I said something Cleaning Corporation. Anyway, because I forgot what the I means, but the C and the C means Cleaning Corporation. There you go, one more time. Anyway, they fired me on my fucking day off. Tell me the man, motherfucker. The moral of the story is that I gave you guys some good laughs. Everything I said was true, though. Not overly exaggerated, but true. I can tell you one damn thing. Karma doesn't forget an address. So be careful who you wrong out there. And in closing... Okay, I couldn't find the damn cursor, so I was going to say something really cool. It just didn't transfer. I still can't find the cursor. I'm trying to end the video, but the cursor is magically invisible. See that thing about karma? Where the hell are you? Oh, there you go. There's that. Let's get that out of my face. And now, this is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.